Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Yes, we're back to the Custom Scenarios playlist after taking a while to work on the official scenarios and finish all of those off with pretty reasonable results as far as I'm concerned. We never did worse than 2 stars on Mega Brutal, and as we continue to play down the list, we got better and better as time went on. Of course, these are the older scenarios and maybe the easier ones, I don't know, but either way, at least we didn't disappoint on those. It was pretty fun. If you have not seen the official scenarios playlist, I would recommend checking it out. But for now, in my absence, I am hoping that the Steam Workshop has come up with a lot of cool scenarios. So let's see what is popular today. Futurama the Common Cold is probably what we're going to be playing today. What else we got down here, though? Human Hives? Some of these I've already seen. Luck of the Draw is still on the list. Fangirl Epidemic is still considered 5 stars? Alright, there's a Phoenix Virus. The only one that I ever got wrong. It's not true. It's not true at all, but I'm glad to see that it's doing well. Based on the Futurama episode Cold Warrior, it is the year 3011 and the common cold virus has re-emerged after over 500 years. The current generations of humans have no natural immunity or resistance to the common cold, and as such, the disease will spread rapidly. Cure research will also be slow due to lack of knowledge on the virus. Can the common cold wipe out the planet, or will it be eradicated again? Well, this sounds like a pretty easy scenario. Cure research is slower and it spreads faster? Sign me up. Let's go for our standard setup. Why not? ATP boost, Darwinist, Aquasite, Extremophile, Symptostasis still pretty good. Normal difficulty. The common cold, here we go. This virus has been eradicated for over 500 years, and as such, humanity has no resistance to it. Antibiotics have little effect, and the disease will easily spread through the masses, no period. Oh, I will admit, I have missed the grammatical mistakes of the custom scenarios. I mean, I know it makes me seem like kind of a douche and a grammar Nazi, but it's just kind of fun to make fun of, a little bit, just teasing. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I don't really think that badly of people who make grammar mistakes. It happens to the best of us, right? But, spell check, not that hard to do if you're up for it. Alright, see what we got for transmissions. We have Saliva 1 and Droplets 1 to start off. Human environments and just mutation chance. Okay. Saliva 2, droplets 2, blood, mutation, but it doesn't say anything about the pore. Bat 1, human environments, sorry. It's not quite the same thing. Owls. Owls? A virus is able to survive inside the bloodstream of owls, specifically. Not pigeons, which you'd think would also work for the urban areas. Pigeons are basically flying, vermin. But it's owls. We care about the owls. Livestock. Not livestock. Livestock. You have stock in life. I don't know. Air 1. That seems at least pretty basic. Alright, symptoms. We start off with sneezing, coughing, and chills. Sudden bursts of cold throt the body. Throt the body. The body throt with chills. Causes disruption to normal life and reduces ability to work. Okay, we also have access to fever, headache, bloody mucus. Ew. Visible in runny noses and when sneezing. Pneumonia, which is actually slightly lethal. Makes sense, it's just usually not. Epistaxis, pharyngitis, and nausea. Alright, and abilities, we have our cold, heat, drug, viral instability, and bacterial infection. The disease gains the ability to spread via bacterial infections. More work needed to develop a cure, and increases infectivity in all climates. 40 DNA. So this is like you're not just a virus anymore, now you're also going to be a bacteria? I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, sure, why not? Way to bridge the gap, but huh. Alright, let's go for that bloody mucus, some nausea, just get a little bit of extra DNA since we have that symptostasis and ATP boost, and start us off in the USA. Alright, Futurama. Cryogenics lab hires intelligent monkeys. Okay. Waiting for the Futurama. Futurama events, please. Let's go for droplets 2 or something. I'm sure that leads to a water transmission of some sort. Yeah, I think I was expecting a little bit more Futurama at this point. I mean, it's been a few months. What the heck is sinusitis? Inflammation of the sinus causes a stuffy, blocked nose and an inability to smell. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Diarrhea is potentially lethal. There's the vomiting. We could go for the pharyngitis, which only costs 2 points, so sure, why not? I guess more transmission. Let's go for some air transmission, try to get on a plane. So, are there, like, spaceships going around or something? Sid Meier's Civilization 26 announced? Okay, hang on. Man choked during pie eating contest. So the news tracker is definitely unique. Plague Inc. addiction becoming a concern. Uh-oh. They're on to me, boys. I have no idea. Alright. Sure. Where's Bender? Leela? Fry? Good news, everyone. Fever. Okay. Well, we'll keep that lethality, I suppose, but I guess I was expecting a little bit more Futurama by this point. Alright, sure, why not? New worrying disease has been found in the USA, the common cold and all that. Does the population have, like, 20 billion people or something? I mean, I actually don't know what the population's supposed to be in Futurama, but you'd think something like that would be appropriate. Let's go for a bit of owls. We probably should go for some water transmission and try to improve the likelihood of getting onto an island. Like Greenland's, because, you know, I'm sure even in the future, Greenland is still a douche. There we go, water's done. Increasing infectivity, especially the human environments, and ship transmission. Yay! You know, actually, saying good news like that and everything reminds me a little bit of the World of Warcraft days of the Ice Crown Citadel. Because there was a plague doctor something, I can't remember his name. But he reminded me, and I'm sure it was intentional, of the doctor, or the professor, sorry, the professor, from Futurama. Good news, everyone! I think I've perfected a plague that will destroy all life on Azeroth. Something like that. It's like, that can't be a coinkydink. Can't be. No way. Not possible. Alright. We managed to... Otis Media? Virus enters the space behind the eardrum. Causes severe ear aches and yellow discharge from the nose to escape the ear. Ugh. That's gross. Not a fan of that. Let's save it for some more drug resistance, because I'm imagining that's going to be kind of important for us. Continue getting a bit more infectivity. Maybe we'll get some livestock or something, because right now we're not spreading very rapidly in Russia. Of course, the alternative is to go for more cold resistance, which costs 30 DNA? 31, sorry, DNA? Youch. Kinda expensive, but okay. Vomiting symptom mutated, sure, at least it's not lethal. India's leading the global cure effort. Is there anything Futurama related so far? Besides, like, the news ticker? That's it? I'm looking for something. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about the research, but that's about it. Huh. Common cold placed on the watch list. There's, like, nothing Futurama related. But crap. I feel like I'm being robbed here a little bit. Let's go for that livestock 1 and 2. I want to make sure we get into Russia a lot faster and try to get a boat out to Greenland, because if Greenland screws me over, I'm going to be very sad. Gastric ulceration. Okay. There's Greenland. What else are we missing? Morocco, Algeria, Angola, Zimbabwe, and the Philippines. Really? The Philippines might be a problem. Nope, never mind. Philippines are not a problem. We're fine. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and start working toward a little bit of lethality then? Sure, pulmonary fibrosis sounds good. Pulmonary edema, releasing pathogen into the air. Breakdown of respiratory systems and all that. Sure. And then total organ failure, of course, a classic. Pulmonary hemorrhage. Headache, sure, let's go for headache, malaise, insomnia, paranoia, coma. A lot of options here so far. Still missing Morocco, Algeria, Angola, and Zimbabwe. Little worried, of course, that they're going to have closed down those borders, and we might be in a little trouble, but so far Zimbabwe is the only one we are missing right down here. Yes, they did close down those borders, but I'd like to think that as we surround them by plague, they will eventually succumb. Let's go for the coma. Leads to memory loss. Very hard to cure. Okay. Meningitis. Highly fatal. Sounds awesome. Bats, 1, 2, and extreme zoonosis cross-country transmission sounds like something... Never mind, we got Zimbabwe. We're fine. Okay, so now we just can't kill faster than we infect, which so far might actually be a bit of a problem, especially in a place like Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, what do you consider to be? Poor. That's about it. Let's go for a bit of heat resistance. Level 1, 2, and you know what? I'll also go for the bacterial infection, just for posterity. And let's grab some blood, and that leads to urogenital expansion. Ugh. Urine, gastrointestinal expansion. Those sound especially useful. prefer to have something like environmental hardening, but we'll see. We're infecting pretty well. So Italy's government has fallen. Greenland's government has fallen. Thank God. The world rejoices. Protocol 62 activated. Twice, apparently. Star Trek ban lifted for a week. All power to the engines. Yeah, there's really, like, nothing Futurama related in here except for news ticker stuff. And that is, you'll have to forgive me, not enough, in my humble opinion. Not enough to really justify this. How can you call it a Futurama scenario if it's got practically nothing Futurama related? There's meningitis. Alright, they're all dead. Any country not fully infected? Nah, they're all fully infected. No healthy people left in the world. Huh. Yeah, I will admit, I'm a bit disappointed. It's not that it's not got a lot of customization and stuff, right? You got lots of custom transmission, lots of custom symptoms. I mean, holy crap. Somehow you managed to get tons of symptoms, but as long as you have that symptostasis, it doesn't feel too overwhelming. Abilities is reasonable. Sure, you got bacterial infection and stuff like that. Okay, cool. You know, all in all, it's not a bad scenario. It's only because it's not seeming to fit the theme that I'm getting a little on the confused side, and there's 3 stars, 121,000 points. So, I mean, if you're gonna create a scenario that's called this... Hello? I'm clicking on this button and nothing is happening. Huh. Yeah, the planes and the ships just disappear, and there are no bubbles. That's weird. Huh. I'm getting sidetracked. Point is, though, if you're going to call it a Futurama episode, scenario, I guess I'm kind of expecting it to actually be a bit more Futurama-related. In any way, I mean, really. Follow the actions of the episode, something, any kind of references besides easily missed news ticker items that are just vague references. Kind of offhanded. No, I'm not going to recommend it on this one, not because I don't think it could be good. If you renamed it to anything else, you could probably sell it as okay, but if you're going to call it Futurama, I expect Futurama. And that's probably going to get me some hate in the comments for being negative on my first day back to the Custom Scenarios playlist, but that's how I feel about it. And, yeah. Please change that. Add some more in. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.